All right, we're going to lay out our wall shelf. We're not going to use templates on this one. We're just going to use the square and a ruler. So a little more difficult, but you also take away one whole step of making the template. So we're going to go kind of quick through this, and you can pause and rewind and watch anything over again if you need to. You should already have your 16-inch board. Couple square ends, they can be a little bit ugly, 2 factory edges, and we're going to jump back and forth between this video and the website in the woodworking folder, wall shelf right here. Okay, and it's in here sideways, which isn't the best probably, but we're going to roll with it. Alright, so I'm actually looking at my board the other way, and from the left edge I'm going to come in 1/2 inch. So left edge, I'm going to come in 1/2 inch, make a mark. I'm going to square that mark all the way across. Absolutely crucial that my square is tight against the edge. I need this to be a perfect 90-degree angle. I can't let it dangle either direction. Holding it good and tight, and go as far as I can. Flip my square, take it on across. Okay, perfect 90-degree, 1/2 inch in from the end. And then this piece here is 4 inches tall. So I'm going to go switch to my ruler, go up 4 inches from the bottom, make a mark, and that piece is 10 inches wide. So I'm going to come down here, line it up with 0 on that last line, go 10 inches. I'm going to square that line up to 4 inches on my square. So make sure you're using the side of the square that starts here on 0. Go up 4 and just fill that section of line in. Okay, then I'm going to connect here to here with my root. Sometimes that wood grain will make it look like something's off a little bit. Trust your measuring instruments. Don't let the wood grain play tricks on your eyes. I'm going to jump up to, so from this piece I'm going to come up another 1/2 inch, and then I need to be 1 inch tall. So it goes 1/2 inch, 1 inch. So I'm going to go 0 right here, my 0 of my ruler right here, 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to move my ruler up to there and go 1 inch. And then that piece is 8 inches wide. So I'm going to jump back over there. Actually going to jump all the way down to the bottom here. Go 8 inches. I'm going to come over here, see what these measurements are. And they're at 4.5 and 5.5. I'm going to slide my square over to this mark and drop a mark at 4.5, 5.5. I'm going to fill that line in. And I'm going to connect here to here with my ruler. And then I need a mark at halfway here. So if that's 8 inches wide, halfway is going to be at 4. So I'm right here, and then I'm 1.5 inches tall at the midpoint. I need to do that with a square. So everywhere that you're making a mark across the grain, use a square. Everywhere that you're making a mark with the grain, use a ruler, if you haven't figured that out. So here at the midpoint, I need to be 1.5 inches up. So that'd be 1 inch. There's a half. I'm just going to draw a light line there because most of that's going to get erased. Then I'm going to connect here to here to here. Okay, so now I've got this piece and this piece. If you want to flip that because it's messing with your eyes, feel free to do that. If it's throwing you off that we're looking at it sideways here and then laying it out the other way. Now I'm going to jump up to this piece. That is 1 5/8 there on the side, 2.5 in the middle. So on this line here, I'm going to come down 1 5/8. That's 2 tick marks past 1.5 inches if your ruler's in 16ths. I need to be 8 inches wide. I'm going to do this kind of backwards. I'm going to actually hold the 8 on my line. Make a mark out here at 0. If you throw a square on that, it should line up perfectly with the piece below it. It's a good way to double check. And then I need to be 1 5/8 from here. So make sure you're using the square where it starts at 0. I'm going to go 1 5/8. Now my square is actually in 8ths, so it's only 1 tick mark past half. Need to find the middle of this piece again. So if my ruler's on 0 and 8, halfway would be 4. And then from there, I need to come down 2.5, 2.5, draw a line, and connect there to there to there with my ruler. Okay, so now I've got 3 pieces done. Just need to do these 2 sides, and I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to come over 1/2 inch from this piece. So from right here, you come over 1/2 inch. I'm going to use my ruler, 1/2 inch, and so I'm right there. That piece is 3/4. I get that measurement from over here. If they're 2 pieces that look the same and it doesn't tell you that they're different sizes, you assume that they are the same. Okay, so that's 3/4, so that means that's going to be 3/4. So here, I'm going to come down with my square, because I'm going across the grain. 3/4 is going to be right this spot on my ruler. You've got a cheat sheet stashed away somewhere on how to read the ruler that we made the first week of school. So there's that. I'm 5 inches wide here. So I'm going to go here, 5 inches. And that is 3 1/4 down. I go over here, come down 1, 2, 3 1/4. Connect that to that. Is that right? Oh, nope. I forgot this little guy here. That's 1 1/8 over. So let me jump back over there. Need to erase that line. My bad. I need to be 1 1/8 from here. So I'm going to go 1 1/8. Make a mark. Square that one down. 3 1/4. I'm actually just going to make a dot at 3 1/4, not bring it all the way down. Then I'll take my ruler, go here to here to here. Sorry about that. Now everybody's going to have a erased line on there. Oh well. And then I need to put one more of these right here, just mirror image of it. So I'm going to square this line down to give myself a point right here. Myself a little point to start with. And it says here that that's a 1/4 of an inch gap there. So I'm going to take my ruler. Take my ruler, line that point up with that line. Now I'm going to take my square. Come up a 1/4 of an inch, so that puts me at 5. And then I need to be 3 1/4. So starting from 5, I'm going to go 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and 1/4. Connect those. So this line, if you measure it, should be 3 1/4, and it is, and it's in line. Lines up perfectly with that one. Okay, so now I'm going to check again. That point there is at 5. So I'm going to slide my square over to this line. Make a point at 5. Connect these. Okay, I need to be 3/4 right here. Slide my ruler over there. That's at 5, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3/4. Here I need to be 1 1/8, I believe it was. Yep. 1 1/8. So I'm going to go from here over 1 1/8. That point's right here. So I'm going to come over, do one right here, and connect. Connect. And I'm done.